Happy morning, dear students of grade 6. Welcome back to the chemistry class. Children, today we are here to discuss about these things. So here, our topic today we are supposed to discuss are elements, compounds, symbols and formulae. Elements. Children, before we discuss that about this, you are very well aware of these terminologies. Are the smallest unit fundamental particle of matter. Any matter is composed of this particle. So therefore we call this as a fundamental particle, fundamental unit, basic unit of a matter. And what is matter? Anything which is composed of atom, anything which has mass as well as occupied space. Anything which has mass and occupied space and whose fundamental particle, whose fundamental unit is atom. Is it? So atom, what is atom means? A smallest particle of matter. A fundamental basic particle of matter, which is invisible. Atom is invisible. And molecule, when these atoms they gather in a group of atoms we call as molecules. When many atoms, suppose this is an atom, the smallest unit of matter, fundamental particle of matter. When they gather in a group, when they group is termed as a molecule. Now here element. What is element? A group of atoms, but what kind of atoms? Identical children. Identical atoms. Now let me clarify you. See here. Here one molecule is there. Now this molecule, children, has how many atoms in this molecule? We name as this molecule as A and the other we name as B. We are able to see total number of atoms in this are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of atoms in a molecule A are 4. Similarly, in B, this as a molecule B. Number of atoms in this 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Now tell me, children, what is the difference here? We have taken two molecules, molecule A and molecule B. We named molecule A has how many atoms are present in molecule A? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many atoms are present in molecule B? Molecule A is made of 4 atoms. Number of atoms present in molecule A, 4 atoms are there. Molecule B also composed of 4 atoms. Then what is the difference? Here, all atoms present are identical, same. They are different. Are you getting me? Yeah, otherwise we can mark like this. This is hydrogen. This is also hydrogen. This is also hydrogen. Whereas here, this is the atom of hydrogen. This you can make atom of carbon. This you can make atom of oxygen. This you can make atom of nitrogen. Now you see, molecule A is composed of 4 atoms. Molecule B also composed of 4 atoms. Then what is the difference? Molecule A has similar, same, identical atoms. The atoms present in a molecule A are same, they are identical. Whereas atoms present in molecule B are different atoms. One atom is hydrogen, other atom is carbon, another atom is oxygen, another atom is nitrogen. So a molecule consists of or composed of or made of identical atom. then it is called as element. We can call this as an element. This is an example for element. A molecule composed of same atoms. And here B, molecule B, we call it as compound. Why it is compound? Because a molecule composed of or made of different atoms, two or more than. So what are compounds? Compounds, a substance whose molecules are composed with two or more than two different atoms. Such molecules, such substances are called compounds. Do you understand? And what is element? A substance made of identical atoms. A substance or a molecule whose atoms are composed or made of, consist of similar kind of atoms, identical all atoms, maybe 4, 8, 10, whatever may be the number of atoms. So this is element and this is compound. Is it clear? I hope. Element, a substance composed of identical atoms is an element. A substance whose molecule are composed of two or more than two different atoms is a compound. So this is about element and compound. Now come down to this number 3. This is one element, number 2 compound, number 3 symbols, and 4 are formulas. So these two we have done. What are elements and what are compounds? Hope it's clear to you. Now further come to these symbols. Children, as we discussed before, every element scientists have named them by giving the symbols. For example, carbon. Symbol of carbon is C. Symbol of calcium is Ca. Symbol of cobalt is CO. Now see children. Similarly, hydrogen. Symbol of hydrogen is H, capital H. Oxygen is O. Nitrogen N. So various symbols are, you know that. In previous class we have discussed about the symbols. Every element they have given a fixed symbol by using the capital letter, first letter in this thing. But in this case, now all these three elements, carbon is there, calcium is there, cobalt is there. These are three different elements whose name begins with same letter, carbon. So in that case, what they will do? This is given to this carbon, so C is fixed. Again the same calcium also letter starts with C. So afterwards Ca, second letter is taken in small. And this cobalt, copper is there. Copper also starts with C. Then its symbol is decided as Cu. Why? In this case, because these two letters are taken from its Latin name. Cuprum, like this. Ferrum, for iron, they have given the symbol as Fe. Ferrum, cuprum, like this. So symbols are decided based on this first letter of their name from English. And if the symbol of many elements begin with the same letter in English, then they go for their Latin names. Symbols of first letter and the second letter in this form are taken from their Latin. So based on this, symbols are decided. This is about symbol. And next, coming to this formula, and in this also children, see formula now symbol. Symbol of carbon C. What is the formula of carbon? Molecule of carbon, we have to write C only because it's a monoatomic. Now, symbol of hydrogen is H. When you are asked to write a formula of hydrogen, in that case we are not supposed to write only H. We have to write H2 because it's a diatomic, monoatomic, diatomic, triatomic, polyatomic. Now oxygen, symbol of oxygen is O. Molecular formula of oxygen can not be written O, it should be written as O2. It's a formula. This is a symbol of symbol of hydrogen is H. Formula of hydrogen is H2. Nitrogen N2 we have got. Right. So diatomics. Why we are writing 2? For diatomic. Now carbon. Symbol of carbon is C. The formula of carbon also C only. Because it's monoatomic. Now in the case of sulfur, S8, symbol of sulfur to be written as S. Formula of sulfur is S8 because it's a polyatomic, more than 5. Mono, di, tri, tetra. Now P4, phosphorus symbol is this P. When you are asked to write a formula of phosphorus, then in that case they write P4. Like as we write formula for the water compound. Water is a compound because why it is a compound? Because molecule of water is composed of 2 atoms. Hydrogen atom is the oxygen. The number of hydrogen atoms are 2. Number of oxygen atom is 1. So any molecule of a substance whose molecule are composed with 2 or more than 2 different atoms, then we have to call them as compound. For example, sodium chloride, NaCl. Why it is a compound? Sodium chloride is a compound. H2O, water is a compound. Sugar, C6H12O6, they are compound. Because see, a molecule of water is a compound. Why it is a compound? Here I told you, a substance whose molecules are composed with 2 or more than 2 different atoms, then they are called compound. So here sodium atom is there, chlorine atom is there, so it is a compound. Here what hydrogen atom, oxygen atom, so it is a compound. Here carbon atom, hydrogen atom, oxygen atom. So carbon, hydrogen, oxygen together it's giving a molecule, so they are called compound. So a substance whose molecule are composed with 2 or more than 2 different atoms, we have to call it as compound. So hope it is clear to everyone, children. So just in your textbook also, in a tabular form, symbols of the element, molecules of the element, their valency, whether they are monoatomic, diatomic, triatomic or polyatomic is given. Please go through it. In a tabular form it is given. Thoroughly we have to read those symbols and formulas which are given in the book too. So we'll stop here. So this is about elements, compounds, symbols and formula. So further part of this lesson will be continued in our next class. So thank you, my God.